Hello guys, this time we're gonna be talking further about the past models. Last time we talked about different models. This time we're gonna talk about the second part of this. We're gonna talk about would have and should have. When do we use them? We use them to talk about regrets or lost opportunities, alright? Remember, all of these are in the past. So for example, we use should have to say that a different action was recommended in the past. So if you arrived late to your English class, you can say, I should have left my house earlier. Good. So I didn't leave my house early. So I regret. I wish I should have done it differently. So I say, I should have left. Let's see another example. I shouldn't have yelled at you yesterday. I'm sorry. This is a regret. I shouldn't have done this thing. I wish it was different. Okay? You can also say should have or shouldn't have to tell people that a different action in the past would have been better. So for example, if your son or you yourself fail a test, you can say, you should have studied, or you shouldn't have played video games all weekend. Good. This is like a recommendation, or to say that a different action in the past would have been better. In the case of would have, this is to imagine a different result or something in a different way in the past. For example, if we had arrived earlier, we would have caught our flight. Good. So the thing is that we lost the flight. So imagine something different. I say, using the past perfect that we already studied, if I had arrived earlier, we would have cut our flight. Or if you forget your umbrella and it starts raining, you can say, if I had brought my umbrella, I wouldn't have gotten wet in the rain. So should have and would have are imaginary things or things that we imagine that would have been different in the past. In the case of can't have, this is to make sure, or when we are sure that something didn't happen in the past. It was impossible that it happened in the past. So for example, I can say, he can't have been at the meeting. He's on a business trip this week, so it was impossible that he was in this meeting. Or I can say, they can't have bought it today because the shops are closed. So it's impossible, this didn't happen, and I am sure of that. So if we look at our summary right here, in the positive sentences, we're going to have the subject, our modal, it can be any of our modals, have all the time, never has, the past participle of the verb, and the complement. So I can say, it might have been a different person. In the negative, we're going to say the subject, the modal, plus not, plus have, and the past participle, and the complement. So I can say, I should not have said that, or I shouldn't have said that. Same thing with the pronunciation right here. You can put these two words together and you can say might have to sound more naturally. And then in the questions, I'm going to use first the modal, then the subject, then the have, then the past participle, and then the complement. So I can say, could you have done it better? Good. This is our structure, and this is the summary for the uses. Logical conclusion. You say all the boys are the same. You must have tried them all. Or impossibility. I couldn't have hugged. Or in this case, I can also use can. I can't have hugged. In the possibility, I can say, she might have accepted your date. Or in the regrets, he shouldn't have talked to her. I hope this video was useful for you, and if you have any questions, please let us know.